Bah. I'm back. That was painful. I wish like... And now I can clap. Wait, I want to check something. Un momento. I'm just looking at some settings. ABC? No, not keys, rather. What is MIDI? Gamepad, keyboard, word? Yeah. Okay. I think it's good. Part 2. It's so annoying. Wait. Wait, what?
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that?
Where am I? Oh, I disappeared. But I'm there. Why am I not there? This is so painful.
Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then
Maybe like
reappear out
this,
of
but
nowhere?
wait. Oh.
If we could see E to appreciate
Oh
magic.
yeah. It got
Thank you, everyone. But our magical journey, the magic of transformation and disappearance, can go
Well, I
far
will,
beyond what you've just seen.
I will try and appear again.
I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water
I don't
tank
care.
was impressive enough. But Lynette
Still, it's
is
okay.
still my assistant after all.
Okay.
In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistant, there are 2 boxes
yeah? Yeah, I
and
saw
only
this.
2 boxes. I'm sure many, our lucky audience member and I. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any
hot, diba?
chance to make a move.
Oh, lehet az akváriumba. Megpróbál megfixálni. Shit. Most már nem hallatszik? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Szegény Titót megijesztettem. Lehet az a vízfilter volt hangos. Akkor tényleg az volt. Remélem eddig nem hallatszott nagyon.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate.
I bet it's gonna be me.
Let's begin.
Who else?
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations!
Oh.
You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay. That's everyone's reaction.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do.
Ja,
Could
azt
you all
tudom,
give me a
csak
countdown?
mindegy, majd elmagyarázom. De megpróbálom azt, hogy ne legyen.
Like this.
Csak van ez, amit használnak, ez a
59,
Magic
58.
Mirror.
Just keep
Valami V
counting
Magic
down.
Mirror.
You can go a
És eddig
little
az volt
faster
ott,
or
de most
slower if you
különbe
like.
kellett raknom, és így valamiért a háttér nem transzparens, pedig az van beállítva. Na mindegy.
I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Vagy egy kicsit összehúzom majd magam, de most az a baj, nem akarok kimenni a gameből.
Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58.
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all.
54, 53, 50. Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39, 38.
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the map. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, midair right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. Ah, what was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in the...
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time...
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19, 18, 17.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10.
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7.
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5. 4. 3.
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0.
Ta-da!
Nice! Nightclub. Yeah. Wait, what? What the fuck?
What happened?
Oh, that's dark. I thought there was gonna be a monster coming out.
Is this part of the show?
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead.
Oh.
His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe.
Oh.
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance.
Way.
And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale, I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Oh.
Huh? Why me?
Well,
This
that
whole
didn't
thing was
work
an
out well.
accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your... Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a...
That can't be right. How can Lenny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about...
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes, that's right, I mean you, traveler. You'll support Linny. Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time, but with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the...
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Oh, now I'm
Very well.
turning.
The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate
know
the
what to
scene to
do.
build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guard.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
He...
Lenny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer? I understand. Even I'm not sure what happened, so I can only imagine how difficult it is for you to grasp the situation. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either.
Maybe it was the girl.
If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off and just...
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It was...
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Ah, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be in... 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
All right, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the...
I want coffee.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and the assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting
That
with the
looks so
show and keeping
goofy.
the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to... However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere act. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you
Yeah.
can't say we're good
We've
friends,
known each
but
other for an hour.
we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorney. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding... I've seen a lot of cases. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime.
Can use the case record. Oh. Oh wait. No, I can go back. Oh. Use perception skill. Wait, where? E. Molly.
Lenny's still talking to the guards. Let's see. I think someone.
No, Molly.
Lenny's still
Oh.
talking to the guard. I think someone.
Okay.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, if you find any new and interesting leads...
We don't have too many thoughts yet. The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that it's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath. So no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident...
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
Like, wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing. Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
That does remind
He's not
Paimon,
very
though.
smart.
What was
He's
with
not.
that sound?
Strange. Okay.
Hello there. What are you investigating?
I'm playing LA Noir.
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troupe members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance. So, sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous.
Were the victims of previous cases also...
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections.
Okay then.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Valamit gyors ki akarok próbálni. Nem, ha most kilépek, és visszamegyek, talán látszani fog. Szóval, hogy nem látszik a babym. Talán most. Igen, az sem most jó, ha minden igaz. Remélem, hogy visszajön. Nem értem néha, hogy működik. I'm still a noob. I'm still a noob. Please come back. Yes! Okay, sikerült. Yay! Amazing! Okay. Most visszaértem. Nagyon remélem, hogy nem lesz még egy áramkimaradás.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler? Whoa. Look! Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left. Huh. So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait! Why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes.
This rope was used to suspend. They should have used chains. Newbies. Oh wait. Anyway, I have to go back. Quentin?
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Lenny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time.
Oh.
I'm sure you already know that you
That's
have to make
sus.
a reservation in advance to get. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Lenny reserved our seats for us, too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Even though it's bad for Lenny's case, Paimon had better write
Not
it down.
that clever. Honestly, I really don't know what's happening. Oh wait, I don't want to go. There. But I already examined this, I think. The box was yeah. Oh yeah. It's marked now. Where's the other one? Do I have to? Oh, maybe I have to go here. No. Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you.
Come here.
Over here.
Whoa.
Keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Is this Man in Black?
You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the...
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Taylor Swift, of course.
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's
Oh, no.
various daily needs
Oh
and
no, his
affairs
voice.
are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the name?
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
At this rate,
no
I could
need.
be a
You
voice.
don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too. That's why we're looking for clues now.
Is he really a killer? I don't know.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition.
That would be
Naturally.
awesome.
My unparalleled intuition. Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro-Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can't... All right, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Yeah, I'm totally paying attention.
Wait a minute. Did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry. You won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
And why would that be?
Shouldn't be treated like an entertainment.
See, Silver and Maloose? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Maloose. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
I wanna fight already.
Oh,
Let
well,
me fight.
I can be the assistant. Sure. Or...
That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearance.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister?
Ah.
And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
His potato for brain.
We'll be making some preparations first.
Potato brain.
Just be sure to let...
Look for clues. Oh, oh. Oh, little cutie. Cutie but duty. Oh, those legs. Oh my god. Actually, it looks kind of cursed.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing... Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or
She's the
out
murderer.
must undergo, so the missing girl couldn't have left. I doubt there was much opportunity.
How can you be so sure?
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, but still, I could not abandon my post. We Melazines are good at that sort of thing.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful info. We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue.
Wait. Oh, I'm done. Okay.
My mom wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we?
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good.
Papa
Thanks for being so
Molly.
agreeable.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing...
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me now. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Go, 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 go. Go.
Huh?
I want to fight.
Below stage?
Yes, a world of... But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Weren't there balloons and other decorations here?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon?
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
I don't know. I have like 2 brain cells right now. There's another box inside the box? What?
Exactly.
Oh.
All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box.
Oh, that's cheating.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will...
I see. So that's the purpose of...
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with the audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Right. You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end.
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting.
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
What?
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
No.
And that's
No.
my favorite part of this trick.
No
Only
way.
Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all worked. Wow.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in,
But their
jumping
eyes
into
are
the tunnel and
different
escaping
color.
before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She on the...
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how... And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not permitted to...
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into...
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
I'm gonna munch. Oh. Ah. Yep. Ew. Wait, where do I... Oh, that E again. Oh!
What is this place?
So, I went?
It seems someone could fit through here.
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Maybe I'm munching too loud. Ah!
Ah, you're right. Let Paimon write that down.
Wait, what? Trails, yeah. Oh.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing.
She went naked.
Her clothes are here.
Ew.
But she's nowhere to be found.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping? Ugh, this is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
Oh.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Oh, Paimon knows. It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear. And here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while...
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Interesting.
What's this?
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Oh my gosh, she's so
Whatever it
thick.
is, let's make a note of it first. Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes.
Oh, finally.
Let's head back up. Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malouse returns.
Apologies for the wait.
So, what did the guards say? Did the crypt...
They believe the odds of that are... The guards have checked the...
So the tunnel's become like a secret...
No wonder Farina was so confident in her act.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trial. So if the charge...
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from both sides. That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies. To put it simply, it's as if the Oratrice has its own will and is a judge.
This also precludes any kind of...
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually decides? I'm not that never let
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment. Which is why people have great faith in the Chief Judge. Yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
I think I get it.
Huh? Why?
I think...
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Whoa! There's no need for that! Paimon thinks they have a...
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, no.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
that suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all. Just kidding, just kidding. Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
Yo. Oh,
What do you
this
mean,
does not
no
taste good.
snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we...
Here? But how?
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with...
It's over.
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the Demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Well, just
Good
professionals.
work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome...
These three are quite the interesting group. And Paimon got it so good while it was still in the oven. Oh,
I want to eat some.
Paimon can't stop drooling. From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought that you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself.
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
That's me helping in the kitchen.
Aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty, beating egg whites and...
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack. Anyway, give these a try.
Okay.
Fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Only 3?
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able...
Tea is ready to be served as well. No need for concern.
All right, then. Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
Oh, I have to answer.
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this
Too
third
much
person.
brain. It's too much
But
brain work for me.
The only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
That's right.
I don't understand.
And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guards said that she has never had any dealings with the Magic Troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing, though, Navia. They smell great.
They are my specialty, after all.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually...
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough. Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone...
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal. Malus, set up the stove again if you...
Huh? What are you doing?
Making
So
sure everyone
awkward
gets 3
cooking.
macarons, of course.
Exactly.
While investigating on something. I don't even know what's
As you
happening
wish,
anymore.
demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Wow, this really is your hobby, huh?
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area.
I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the two of you think the case over again.
It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
All right, thanks for your help and for...
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find it.
So there's no third person. Okay.
All right, it's time to put our heads
Do I have to
together.
wait here?
We've gotta get our defense ready for the trial.
8. Wait. Oh yeah, 8 to 10. Wait, like now 8 or like the next day? Never mind. I hope it's good. No. No, I have to wait a whole day. Okay. Tick, tick, tick. Okay. Now it's good. Participate in the trials. I want to do some fighting. I'm bored.
The whole situation is so confusing. Good plan.
I don't have any
Don't
thoughts.
just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands. Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation?
To be honest, you might be...
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well, now, don't you all look disappointed? Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed. That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
Oh, it's now.
Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain. While
Okay, we know it already.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask...
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might...
No, nothing.
No, I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that...
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box, and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
What?
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundation... Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth?
What is that? Oh, yeah, I totally knew it.
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatsui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
That's
Now what?
irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Wait, they are Fatui or
Indeed.
what?
Then perhaps you could tell us everything that
confused.
happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the... Oh, good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
What?
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Order! Order!
Order!
Mr. Linny,
Order!
allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
Oh my.
Please answer my question.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
You're so done.
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
That.
What should we do now?
Granted. In that case, what is your request?
That.
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable, and we
He
shall
says
adjourn.
that all day long.
This trial will
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I... In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while.
You
Well,
mother friggers.
This is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't, not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonable. I know you've clashed with the Vatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation, and I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please, forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but... Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick, with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice, which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated on the way back. I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it in. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, it was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But, like I said earlier, you could...
Well, Traveler,
Again?
decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Majd mindjárt. Jó.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a huh?
Let's go.
Oh,
This is all so confusing. It's still going on. I thought it's on.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective.
You can identify loopholes. Yeah. Oh, it's like a whole system here. Find incorrect content. You can complete the cycle. Refutation. Okay. Oh, it's a boss battle.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel.
Okay. And?
When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud.
Wait, what?
He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Linny red-handed.
No, I think that's bullshit.
So Linny proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box.
Or is it not?
Afterward, Linny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's... And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
It seems so believable.
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events. What Linny experienced and what he saw.
I don't know what to do. Yeah. Blossom. Oh no, I'm stupid. I'm too stupid for this. Linny's statement. Is this it? Yeah, refute?
According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Linny knocked out Halsey using the vase and moved her clothes. I don't know. Stupid? Why am I stupid? Just help me or something. The lady who went missing. Is this it? I don't know. I don't know. Let's say this.
Seems.
No. I fucked up. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay. I still have a chance. This?
Linny
yeah.
went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
Yeah. Okay. This is indicated that when Lily returned to the tunnel, the crime had already taken place, and all Lily saw was. What, this? I don't know. Oh yeah.
Lenny did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say!
Okay.
When the countdown started, Lenny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when.
Okay, I did good. Yeah. Whee! Yippee. Is it over?
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that!
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Lenny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around. Oh, well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims? Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? You're saying that he wasn't?
Your claim has now become my weapon. Ah, what is this? Okay. What do I do? What do I do? Man, I don't know. Irrelevant. During the switch. Which is the evidence that Lenny wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place? Help me! What do I do? This? I don't know, maybe I fuck it
Are you
up.
sure we don't need to give this more thought?
Then no. This?
That's right!
Yeah, that's right. I knew it. From the beginning.
Strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, the same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof.
Well played. To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
You! It was you! Hey, that's not me. Select the gear icon. Corresponding case conditions. My gears are not working. I'm stupid. Fire is there. Compare with the props. Having changed routes with Lynette, the resistant would take charge. On stage interaction. What is this? This dude. I don't know.
Could there have been a third person involved? Is that... The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. Halsey is the missing person, and an ordinary... The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Why? Why was he?
Could there have been a third person involved?
Never mind. This. No? Then I fucked up.
The
Then this.
deceased's name is Cowell.
Why would he do that? That's stupid.
That can't be right. Are you serious? The killer was...
Oh, is that so? How interesting.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
Oh!
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So, where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey?
I don't know.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. The deceased's name is Cowell.
Do I select this
The sound
and
we
this?
heard may have
And then this?
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample... It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well. Linny was not in the tunnel...
No, it's not good. Then what?
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing... No one entered or left the opera house. The deceased's name is Cowell. It would have been tough for both... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. So, there must have been some fear that she would attract attention.
I don't know. Ah, it's just... I'm so stupid.
It would have been tough for both people to... Linny was not in the tunnel at that... The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey... No one entered or left the opera house. The sound we heard may have come from a...
Please. No. Help me. Help me. How can we... Message Lenny as having been unable to interfere with the crime.
Lenny was not in the tunnel. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Please help. Please. Why is it not good?
It would have been tough for both people. No one entered or left.
This? Ugh. Come on. Oh, then this. Oh, okay. I got it. No. Wait, what? Wait, did I did I fuck it up? No. What happens now?
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
I see how it is.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that...
Water?
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents, but do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Objection!
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment.
Yeah?
Which gave our criminal ample time.
Mm-hmm.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Yeah?
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
I don't know.
No one entered or left the opera.
Wait.
The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence. The water.
Water? What's water? What? Well, I guess that's it. Yay! I'm so good.
Paimon gets it!
I still don't get it.
Disappeared instead of being kidnapped.
I really don't get it.
From the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
Oh, just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound.
It was her.
Could
It was her.
a person ever be transformed into water? This... Must we really? I should think that of any magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking...
Even so, I trust the Traveler's judge. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased Cowell.
We are still
Finally, I wanna know
examining
what
the items,
happened.
but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea.
The note's contents also indicate that
How
Cowell
did he
belonged to
get
an
that?
organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is. And the notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is
she turned
in
into
fact,
water?
supported by sufficient
What?
evidence.
You gotta be kidding! People dissolving
Oh, yeah.
into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Mademoiselle,
What
wait!
happens?
What about your partners?
Let's go. Just...
Order! Order! It is undeniable that
does he
further
have to say
examination
it
of the
twice all
deceased's
the
personal
time?
effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
Who is the prime suspect? Well,
The deceased's name
this
is Cowell,
bitch.
Linny's assistant.
Yeah. Wait, what is
Now
this?
it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism.
I guess, yeah.
The water from the primordial sea should all... The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank.
Is it good? No, it's not. Ah.
I
Wait.
remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this?
Yeah, she's sus. Oh no. Never mind.
I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box.
Yeah, now it's good. I totally knew it. This I do. Oh.
Ahem. It's
Oh, Jesus.
time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel. with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But
Wow.
he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused?
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Who is it?
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
That can't be. Oh, I see. Well, how one does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Oh, not again.
Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent. Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowell then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowell out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold Am I right, Mr. Linny?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here. Is this the end of the road?
Okay, so...
Oh no. Paimon can't think of anything either.
Oh,
Seems
thank
using
God.
the water as new
I
evidence
didn't have
was
to
too
figure
good a
out anything.
move. Why did this have to happen now?
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale.
Is it?
Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view,
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my...
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's... Come on, Linny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made Butt as the magic makers and stars of the show.
I understand.
I don't understand.
And voila.
Is she actually there? What?
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So, the whole thing about...
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me. And then, before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
Whoa.
What? Why?
Yeah, why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so that's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before, but I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who
Hey! No wonder you looked familiar. Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the...
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
This? Oh no. This? No. That here? Ah! I'm so bad. What is it? This? Ah,
The
yes.
strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
The other one, I don't know.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but was smashed during the struggle between Lillian and Cowl.
Yeah.
Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized if she...
Is it good now?
And it's
Yeah.
Detective time on time! Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head.
No,
so she kicked
now
the door open, producing the
I
thud
didn't
we
even
all
think
heard.
about this.
Hearing the commotion, Cowl leapt into the
Honestly,
tunnel,
I really
only
believe
to discover
Cowl was
that Lillian had
the
not
murderer. I mean, not the murderer, dude. Yeah, but it would.
He did not know that
Seems to be-
Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who, mistakenly believing that the water from the two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but with
Yep.
no way of escaping.
Yep. Sashay away.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So,
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses.
Oh!
Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
I should have read that.
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak?
Shut up.
Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No, I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow, look at that. She's like a deflated balloon now.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowl, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowl thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved.
Oh, wait,
He also tampered with the
he
rope
was a bad
suspending
guy
the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box, and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowl entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in... As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the Opera House, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Yay! It's over.
While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case at least can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
Whoa.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
That was obvious.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dare to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny,
Girl
but
boss.
you, yes?
Yeah, girl boss power.
I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about.
What boss?
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness.
I don't know why, but I think it
shouldn't
was
have
funny.
expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
This bottle. Okay, that was good. That's a good ending.
So, we're just going back now?
Yep, gotta sleep.
That's true.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
Let me go.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even, but still. Let me thank you again for defending me to the end, I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
She? I thought it's a he.
That's right. And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story? It's about my back when our parents first died. Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performance.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no.
Yeah.
So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of... I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person, and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the Knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphaned. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never... I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles, but she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our...
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis's power once she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. Everyone at Hotel Bouffe d'été, including the knave, has their roots in Fontaine. And we will always defend our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family...
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye, Linny.
Leave. Wait. Oh, yeah, here. Another cutscene.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too? Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who've been cracked a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now.
Ah, I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
Yeah, very sad. Bye.
It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clear. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal?
Food. I accept
well,
food.
I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
You don't have to
Oh, wonderful. In that case...
All right, then. Let's have our
Let me go. I think I'll continue tomorrow. It was a lot. Wait, many condensed? Only two? How? Well, I can make another one. Wait, what day is it? Oh, it's not Friday. Okay. For the best, the best. I can marry you for the best, the best. I wanna I make another one. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's both he. Yeah, I only have two, but I don't care. No. Shit. Come on. Oh, yes! What is it? Oh. I mean, okay. I need some more. Wait. I can buy. Can I buy another? Oh yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, I still. Oh, no, I need 2 more. Shit. Maybe I should do something here. Oh yeah, my Sakura is not full. It's not maxed out. Wait, do I have enough money? Oh, yes! 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 Let's go.
Never fear, Yoimiya's here!
Oh.
Evil be gone, justice prevails.
Evil be
This is a good way to introduce the powers you've taught me to the children.
Okay. Oh, I have 20. Nice. Yeah, I can do much with it. No, rather, I think I will level this baby.
A blade embraces its duty.
Oh no, no.
As a
not all
jeweler
of them.
cherishes their gems.
Ugh. Oh wait, I can still buy these. Yeah. Oh, just one more. Come on. Nah. Maybe. Oh yeah. It's okay. Oh, come on.
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Yeah, I can kill this. Because, oh, I need these two. Oh, there's one. One, 2, 3, 4. Where do I find more? Oh wait, what's that? Oh no, I hate this. I don't want to do it. There's one. Yes. And another one. Oh wait. I hope she doesn't see me. Yeah. Yep. No, 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 no. Ah, another one. Look. I have like how many? Oh, 5 more. Yeah. Yeah. Please give me. Ah, there was one. Wait, what? Ah, yes! Yes, yes. Maybe up there? I don't know. Well, honestly, they are everywhere, so... Oh no. Not you. Do I have like 8? Maybe 8. Yeah? Yeah. No, 7. 3 more. No, I'm just gonna go. I think I'm gonna eat something. I don't know. Wait, where? Oh, it's here. Crit rate. Okay. That.
The sun's out.
Wait, where is it?
This meteorological transformation is most splendid.
Meteorological?
Like a felicitous twist of fate in the face of certain doom.
I just learned how to say it today. Up.
Yahoo!
Come, come. No!
Think you can get away? Special!
No! My shield!
Be sanctified.
Let's go!
Oh, no, no, no.
Here we go!
Oh,
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Settle down.
What is this?
Think you can bully me?
Come here, please. Please. Oh, it's okay.
I'm here. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Can't handle your drink. By royal decree.
Bow your head. Justice
Oh,
blindsided.
No! My balls.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Silence.
There's another one. Wait. What?
You can bully me? Let's play. Think you can get away?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Settle down.
Whoa, this is chaotic. Are they dead? Oh no, wait. Oh, this is the boss.
Yahoo! Oz, reveal thyself. Look at you!
Silence.
9k, yes.
The tides beckon.
Let's play. Time for takeoff.
Oh, what?
Scratch.
Please give me energy.
By royal decree.
Ah. Now.
Settle down.
Yeah, nice. Who? Oh, yeah. I'll just use this. Retrieve den Rieskardinen. Okay, then I need what do I need? Ugh. Where is she? Oh, here. Oh yeah, I nearly have it. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I'll just kill some more boss. Just because why not? Ha! Got it. Ha! What? Blijf dan te bermen.
Shadow Raven, let night. Brace yourself.
Come on, I want my ult. Never mind.
Think you can bully me? Let's play. Think you can get away? Shaken and stirred.
Ah, come on. What? What was it? Come on. I fucked up. No, I want to go back. This is unacceptable. Oh, I just go outside. That was so sad.
Let's go, let's go.
Now.
Brace yourself. Think you can bully me?
Ba, 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 ba.
Bow your head.
Time for takeoff. Midnight.
Come on, I want my ult. Give them me.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Oh, what? What? No.
Think you can bully me?
Silence.
Yeah. That was so lame. But I did it. Do I need any more boss? Oh, I still haven't done this. I still haven't done this. I should do this. I just really don't want to do the quest. Yeah, maybe I will. Festive event? Oh no, wait, I'm done with... Yeah, I'm done with, I think, all of the... Oh no, not this, but I don't know. Okay. I am back. I needed a pee-pee break. And so I still need this, and oh yeah, this is also done. Still, well, I might do this, but I really don't like. Let's go. I go with the navigate. Expedition reward. Oh yeah. Come and play with me. Matt. What does this even do? Like, it doesn't really matter what I choose. Yeah, prepare. Or everyone. Oh yeah, probably everyone picks one and it randomly selects one. Oh, then I might. Oh no, I can't. I can't change. Oh, there's another noodle. Oh, I'm red. Okay. Let's go. I'm really bad at this. Is that red? Yeah, that's red. Go! Go! You sons of BP. No, no, no. No. No, that way. No, the other way. No! Ah, God damn it. No, the other way. Come on. I'm really bad at this. No, 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 don't go there. I want that. I want it. I want it. I want it so bad. No, go away. No. Yes, yes, yes. Go that one. No. It's cheating. Yes, it's mine. Both. Hehe. Well, I think I won't be first, but yeah, I'll try it. No, go my way. Nah, man. No, 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 no. No! Well, that was... that was sad. Yeah, I gave up. How many points I had? Nyeh. Okay, okay. Can I leave now? Kami-sama arigato. Ume no tasurate mo. Oh, I can't jump on it. Oh, yeah, no, I can. Ah, ah. I'm a bee, I'm a boss, I'm a bee, I'm a boss. And shall I go? Oh yeah, it's going. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be easy. Maybe I should just stand in one way, like the opposite way. Oh yeah, this is good. Blue. blue zone. Oh, it disconnected. Oh no, it's still searching. Okay. Just need some more chocolate. Oh.
That stretch feels good.
Okay. That's an easy one. I'm blue. Yeah, go, 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 go. Wait, what? I said go. No, not that way. No. No. I hate this game. No, come on. I'm so bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go my way. Yes, yes, yes. No, not that. Oh, come on. Yes, yes, yes. One, just one. Yes, yes. Do, please do. Do, I want to. Ah! No. She's cheating. No, why? Hate this. Go in. Finally. Yeah. Wow. Oh yeah, that was not really good. Once I won. One time. Wait, reject. How many? Oh, oh yeah, it's nearly done. Just one more. Let's go. Let's go. This one. We want that one. I almost ran over for my number. No, you bit. I mean, I didn't say that thing. They're so aggressive. Oh no, don't go there. Please. No! Stop! I hate this. Why are they going there? Ugh! Nem is arra mentem. Nem is arra mentem. Menjetek már oda! Sure. Nah, man. No, you can't do this. I don't care. I don't even care anymore. Ugh. That was the worst. Or nearly the worst.
I see the value.
Okay, I think it's on. Yes. Oh, it's a furnishing. That's good. Oké, azt hiszem ennyi volt. Most már így elég volt. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.